So, hi Abhishek, thank you for your time and thank you for joining us. Uh, at the onset, we would like to, again reiterate that MLA Group has been a very important customer for Alletec, and the way you are, undertaking your digital transformation journey with Dynamics 365 Business Central has been exemplary. So we think there's a lot that other businesses and industry professionals can gain from your experience as they are, out about their in their digital transformation journey. So if you could start with, you have been using Dynamics 365 Business Central for several months now. Can you please talk about some of the most, impactful business benefits that you're seeing today?
Yes, sure. Implementing Business Central has helped me automate a lot of processes. Earlier, we were dependent on a lot of manual interventions in the system. We were running a ERP which was SQL based, it was developed locally. And there were a lot of control lapses that I could see when I moved into the business. And that is one of the prime reasons why I wanted to switch over to a standardized ERP and of course from Microsoft. So Business Central provides me very good control over all the processes, be it finance, be it production, be it planning, etc. So that's the best or the biggest business benefit that I can see. So there are no loopholes, and because there are no customizations that we've done in the entire implementation. So it helps us like implement the standard practices of a standard ERP.
So Abhishek, another question that we would like to understand from you is successful implementation of enterprise applications is very tricky. We know that. So what would you say were the most important and the hardest decisions you took to ensure a successful implementation?
Yes, the hardest decision that we took for successful implementation was foregoing a lot of customizations that we had earlier. We had a lot of customized reports. I remember the discussion when I had with the Oli team, which was during the scope finalization. We had a list of all the reports which were used by the marketing team people, finance people, production people, etc. And the Oli team very confidently told me that you won't require all of these reports. So, because everything is so interactive and everything is available on the portal that you don't need to download Excel and PDFs for every report. So that was one of the hardest decisions that I would say we took because even I was not convinced at that time that whether this would work or not. And B, I could not convince my team that yes, without a daily inventory report or without a daily finance report, etc., how will their work? But having confidence on the Oli team when we successfully implemented the entire ERP, we could see that benefit. And then we could train the users to use the platform itself to get whatever information they required. And now all those reports are history. So users are very satisfied with the way the portal allows us to access data as and when required.
So basically, change management was a concern, I would be.
Yeah, and it's actually the way changing the way people work.
Right, right. Great. So if we have to say, was there anything, or would you say, is there anything that you would have done differently?
Yes, we started off this project around 10th of January, I remember, and we implemented it in April, towards April end or beginning of May. So what we could have done differently was that if we would have started the project, say, a month earlier, we would have been able to complete it by 1st of April or probably last week of March. Because we faced a lot of challenges uh, feeding the data from 1st April up to end of April back in the Business Central. And yeah, that took a lot of time later on to get things streamlined. So for any successful implementation, I would suggest start on time so that you're able to catch the deadline of 31st March or 1st April, because that's the best time to switch over to a new ERP.
So, how do you reflect upon your overall project experience with Dynamics 365 product line and Alletec as your partner?
So my overall experience has been fantastic. both with the product, because it's a Microsoft standard product, and that's one of the reasons we chose this. Alletec has as a partner has been fantastic as well. So Alletec, I would say, has a mix of both professionalism and personal connect. The team that I worked with, I'm very happy with all the team members. We are still connected, and they're still helping me on a day-to-day basis. So the best part about Olitech being a partner was the focus on timelines. Now, as I told you, we were working on very narrow timelines to implement this project by the start of the financial year. More than the push from our side, there was push from the Olitech team to complete all these sprints as per the timeline. And that's the best thing that I liked about it. Even if there were delays from our side with respect to not being able to get the masters or any of those delays, all of them, so Olitech team kept us on our toes to ensure that the project is delivered on time. So that's the best part about it.
Great. So, what are the future plans? What are the next initiatives you're planning in your digital transformation journey?
So everyone's talking about AI and the use of AI in business. So that's what we are already into. We are looking in terms of how to integrate a lot of user-friendly AI interfaces. So, for example, we are trying to automate our HR system, the hiring or the recruitment management, wherein we have found out a tool wherein we can just get the job descriptions, questions for interviews, grading, etc., done through AI. We are also planning to use AI in demand forecasting and also in customer service. So yeah, I would say how to integrate AI with the Business Central or the ERP that we're using is the next phase for our digital journey.
So, what advice would you have for other businesses who are looking to get started in their digital transformation journey?
So I have two advices. The first one is please start your project on time so that you're able to catch the 1st April timeline. And the second is keep the respective team members involved. By that I mean only the key team members need to be involved during the implementation period. Because then they can act as train the trainers, or you do train the trainers. We also involved a lot of people in one couple of sprints, but that was not really helpful. There are only one or two key people who will understand the entire process and act as single point of contact later on also between your business and your implementing partner. So choose your team wisely is the second advice.
Great. I think those were some wonderful insights, Abhishek. Thank you so much for your time and your willingness to share your valuable experiences. Your insights will undoubtedly contribute to success stories, of various other businesses in the digital realm. At Olitech, we are definitely committed to, serving you with excellence and be your digital transformation partner always.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.